we're here.
That's not
We're both
Melanie.
here.
That was a good Melanie. Wasn't that a good Melanie to open up the show? It's like
It
it's
was so
very
calm, and
it's
we're
so
here to
calm and collective.
yeah
We're here today to bring you the soothing relaxations of Satan worship and nuns and nun pornographic images.
yeah
Yeah, right.
yeah. We were talking about Pray for the Devil on VHS 99.
Yeah, yeah.
But
So that'll be later.
yeah, we're doing
But what's up?
VHS 99 second, right? That's what we're talking about second.
Yeah, dude. I guess that's
Yeah.
the way to go on this one. I mean, I don't know what to say more than that on
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I'm
Uh,
I'm just a poor boy on a poor family.
um, so is guys we're recording on Sunday because Neil got pulled into something on Thursday, right?
Dude, I got so many. I had so much. I did so much this week. I
I
am
know, but
not gonna. And
what
plus, to be
what were you doing
honest,
Thursday?
if you would have saw me on Thursday, if you would have got me on Thursday,
Yeah.
this would be a completely different fucking day, a completely different conversation. Because at that point, I didn't have more than like, I did not sleep 2 hours straight for like 5 days straight.
Okay, but you're feeling better now. You're fully
But
rested.
yeah. Now I've had sleep. Now I've had some rest this weekend. I mean, last night I smoked weed, drank, and watched Notre Dame annihilate Clemson, which that's a big thing because Notre Dame's not a ranked team,
Oh,
and
now they are.
Clemson's ranked number 4.
And did
Like they're
they
the
annihilate
best
him?
in
Like,
the
did they
entire.
fucking murder
They
them?
annihilated them. It was like 35. It was 35-7, and at the end they allowed them to have another touchdown. So it was 35-14 at the
Yeah,
end of the game. But
we had Lee.
that's
We had Leah's birthday party last night, so that was cool.
yeah.
We had like 20 people over. We had like 20 people over playing a
Nice.
red.
That's the most people I think you've ever had over at your house.
No, we had more. I think for my birthday party, when we watched Life Aquatic.
Yeah,
But
that's a good party.
this one, we had 20 people where we played Red Dragon Inn. We had a tournament, and
Mm-hmm.
we had so much fucking food left over. We had made a house drink called the Red Dragon. That's it's rum, grenadine, pineapple juice, green apple juice, and edible glitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we made just a giant fucking thing of it, and I got pretty drunk on that on the house drink
Wow.
and
Oh
a plastic goblet.
wait. Something's going on with my screen. 1 second. What's going?
Oh my god, dude, we're
What was
no.
that? Oh,
It was so
there's someone
scary.
over there. What is that? What is?
Yeah,
I have
this
too
is
much fun with sometimes.
next week we're watching Weird for sure, right? Weird is now out to watch.
Yeah. What's the second movie?
So there are 2 movies in theaters that I'm gonna see them both, but I'm gonna have you pick what we're gonna do for the show. One's called The Triangle of Sadness, which is a it's got Woody Harrelson in it. It's a comedy sort of. And then
Okay.
another one, and the other one's called The Banshees of Irishin, I think. It's got it's
Okay,
also it's a
shut the fuck up. I don't know either one of these movies. I haven't heard of either one of these movies, and I know
well,
there's
there's
some
nothing at
movies
the
that came
fucking
out.
theater, man.
Yeah,
Like there's nothing.
Black Panther, you jack shit.
Oh, is that out? Does that come out Friday?
Yeah, it came out Friday.
No, it's not. It's no way it's out right now.
Yes.
Is Black Panther out for real?
Release date November 11th. I'm sorry, that's
Yeah,
next Friday.
dude. So there isn't. I would fucking know if Black Panther was out, dude.
What about Lyle Crocodile?
I just mentioned 2 movies.
What about Ticket to Paradise?
You really want to see Ticket to Paradise?
What about Smile?
We've seen Smile. We talked about it on the show.
Oh, literally there's your Triangle of Sadness. It's with
And also
who?
in Banshees of Inisherin, it's got Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson. It's like it's in Ireland, but it's supposed to be like a comedy.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Which one do you want to see?
I thought you said Woody Allen, and I was like, I'm never seeing a Woody Allen movie.
No,
I'm never seeing a Woody Allen movie.
So
I don't care what anybody says. That guy's a freaking pedophile, and I don't
yeah,
like
I'm with
him.
you, man. But it's between the Banshees of Irish Inisherin or
yeah, that'll be next week. All right.
we
Well,
need
how
band.
about we do this week's? I heard we got some movies to review. Are you ready to?
Oh yeah, I'm ready to do that.
Chris, can you just do me a favor?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, cool. When you come down here, can I knock the shine off your bald head?
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
Welcome to another episode of Movies Don't Suck and Some Do. My name's Neil,
And I'm Chris.
and today we are watching two movies. We were trying to do this last week to end the spooky season.
Yeah,
Things got
but
delayed. It's
yeah.
okay. Things happen. We're humans. We can do that. But one movie is going to be the movie, the
Neil's over
big
there
movie.
You over there fucking with your microphone.
Yeah, it's all loose, dude. It's all loosey goosey. All right. So the first movie that we're going to review is the one they released out to the movie theaters for the big Halloween movie, which is Pray for the Devil, featuring Jacqueline Byers.
It wasn't fair. The way that Bass spoke to you. And no one has been more loyal.
He didn't mean it. He's under a lot of stress right now.
Don't make excuses for him.
That's strong, George.
It's gonna be okay, Nora. We just need to stick together.
Yeah.
I'd like to tell you what that's from. Do you know what it's from?
It's from an AMC show, right? The Into the Badlands, I think.
Yeah, Into the Badlands. Okay, like literally, I could not find anything for her. Like all they like. I don't know what's up with you human beings out there and these thirst videos for every actor and actress. But man, I mean, I'm not a hormonal 15-year-old with a YouTube channel, so I don't know what it is.
Never
but
getting boners
whatever.
and get
Yeah. I don't get a boner after any time some girl looks at me in the right way. You know, like I'm a grown man. Anyway, also in this movie, the great legendary horror scream queen herself, Virginia Madsen.
You don't believe all that nonsense anyway, do you?
I don't. You?
No.
All right. Candyman, 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 Candyman. Candyman.
Oh, you chicken! You have to do it 5 times.
That'd be you. That'd be you.
Oh yeah, this is Candyman, the original Candyman.
Yeah, that'd be you. You'd be the one that wouldn't say it the 5th time.
No, I'm not as superstitious as you think I'm not near as superstitious, or like I'm not a guy who believes in that stuff. So
Okay.
I would definitely.
I forgot to tell everybody today. Our episode is brought to you by the Lord and Master Satan.
Yeah.
He will be looking over us the entire episode. There we go, Lord and Master Satan.
Hail Satan.
Now, also in this movie, Christian Navarro.
You weren't doing me a favor, were you? Sorry? Buying my Mustang at twice the asking. And for a minute, I thought you were doing me a solid. That was pretty stupid, wasn't it?
No, I mean, I just wanted to help out.
You wanted to buy your way out of a guilty conscience.
What was I feeling guilty about?
The trial.
What does that have to do with you?
Your family dug up dirt on mine and turned us in.
What? That's crazy.
They deported my whole fucking family.
That's the 13 Reasons Why, that Netflix show. Did you finish all that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've seen it years. Yeah, I've seen it before.
Yeah, it came out like 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah.
It was a good show. And also a guy that I love seeing in anything he ever pops up in.
Tell me about it.
Right.
Yeah,
When he popped up in this movie, I was like, yeah, cool. I'm in. I'll go watch this movie just to see what he does in it. And that's Colin Salmon.
Our man's in position on the center camera. It's like a terrorist supermarket. Chinese Long March Scud, Panther AS-565 attack helicopter, a pair of Russian mortars, and the crates look like American rifles. Chilean mines, German explosives. Fun for the whole family.
He's so handsome too. Just said he's
And he voice that he's got that Morgan Freeman voice. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You know, I want to hear him.
The Irish, the English Morgan Freeman, right?
Yeah, like he just needs to do like a bunch of books on tape or something like that.
Oh yeah. He's at that.
So the first movie, yeah. So the first movie is Pray for the Devil, which was the movie theater release. Now I think one of the big releases this year, with Hellraiser coming out, with Halloween Ends coming out. They kind of sped to get this one out though, but because the success of their last movie. So the next movie that we're going to be talking about is the one, the only VHS 99.
Yeah, that's the first VHS.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
That's the second one, actually.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Still close. You're not close.
Am I close? Am I getting closer? Am I getting
closer?
There it is.
There we go. Yeah. We gotta talk about Shudder's. We'll talk about this, but Shudder's putting out great shit lately. It's just such good stuff. But
yeah, this one was a little rushed. But we'll talk about what we thought about it later.
Yeah.
But it is if you don't know about the VHS series, like literally it's an anthology of different scary stories. It's not just one story. It is like 5 or 6 stories in one movie. So it's like Tales from the Crypt or
but they're generally all found footage.
They're all found footage. And it's really cool. Their little spin on some things. But this one, okay, you are gonna have to help me out because I can't remember what actor I chose from.
Oh yeah, no problem. I got you.
So I got one person from each one of the segments.
And there are 5 segments, right?
Yes, 5 segments. Yep.
So the first one's called Shredding. We have Tybee Diskin.
I mean, like, I noticed he was kind of a touchy-feely guy or whatever, but it doesn't really bother me.
We need to stop.
What? Why?
Because it's getting dark.
So
I don't travel at night. I can't see. You know that.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired. We can stop.
it's like right there. Okay, well then give me a gun.
No,
Yes, if we're going to sleep, I want to be armed.
this is my gun, not yours.
No, he's blind and you're an idiot. And you're that sword thing. Give me a gun.
I'm not an idiot.
What?
Oh, you were one other thing.
You're both idiots.
That's from that Fallout Nuka-Cola fan made series. And
like it so bothered me. Yeah, when I saw her in the movie, I was like, how do I know her? Like it just bothered me so much. And then when I went looking, I was like, that's it, because she's from the Fallout series.
Yeah, the fan made one on the web, right? Like it's like
no, but it's really good.
Yeah, I bet
it's really like how it took this long to get a Fallout TV series going. I have no idea.
Well, there's one I think coming out on HBO Max or something like that. They're working on. Oh,
I'm the news guy. I told you about it.
Yeah, you are.
All right, okay. The next guy.
We have Ali Lonidis from the segment Suicide Bid.
You're no better than any other Baron. Swindling people with declarations of goodwill only to stab them in the back.
What did I do to deserve such contempt? I gave you the world.
You've got everyone fooled. Minerva. Everyone but me. Maybe Phil was right. I should have poisoned you when I had the chance.
That's actually from Into the Badlands, something I hadn't seen.
Yeah. Into the Badlands, a good show. And then the next one, I believe, is the Stephen Ogg one I gave you.
Steve Ogg.
Yeah. And it's a very long clip, and I apologize to everybody for this one, but I think it's one of the best clips in all of TV history.
I'm with you.
How about you give me and Man Mountain $750 each and send Uncle Fester there home? He's not carrying a gun. He's useless.
Is that true? You didn't bring a gun?
I didn't think I'd need one.
It's a protection job. It's basic common sense that you need a gun to protect your employer. I mean, duh. You're dead weight. He's just a third wheel without a piece.
I'll tell you what. If I need a gun, I'll use one of his.
Really? One of my guns? How do you picture that happening exactly?
Well, I guess I'm gonna take it from you.
That is just special. Huh. Take. How you gonna take one of my guns? Come on, Billy, jack off. Take my gun from me. Let me see it. Here. I'll make it easy for you.
You can make it not so easy.
Yeah, that's Steve Oak from Better Call Saul.
Better Call
Yeah.
Saul. And that guy. He was also a really good bad guy on The Walking Dead as well. If you haven't seen that,
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. I've seen him around. Every time he seems slimy on screen, but I think in person, I'm sure he's probably like one of the best. Like,
I mean, I'm sure he's super warm. Yeah.
Yeah, like he just seems like one of the. Because, Chris, this is the thing I've realized watching pro wrestling all these years. Usually the guys who play the villains and the creepy guys and stuff like that are literally the people that are the sweetest, nicest people in real life.
Oh, like Andre the Giant.
Yeah, Andre the Giant he only played a bad guy for like a year, dude.
Okay, fine, sorry.
2 years or whatever, maybe at last. But no, like Rowdy Piper. That's a good example.
Yeah.
He was a complete asshole on the microphone, but he was like in real life, he was like the biggest sweetheart. Like literally the day after WrestleMania, where he almost started a riot, he's literally carrying a big, huge, like Winnie the Pooh, like stuffed animal doll through the airport security, trying to get it through to get it back home to his kids. You know, like. But anyway, next person, please.
We have Emily Sweet from the Gawkers part of it.
Hey, so I read online we gotta go to the south entrance to sign up for the maze.
All right, then let's stop fucking around and do this thing. I'll text the boys.
Okay. It looks almost too good to be here.
What?
That scarecrow.
Dude, there's nothing there.
I swear there was a creepy ass scarecrow there.
That's from like her acting reel, right? like
I know. I couldn't find anything, man. I tried.
Okay.
I tried so hard, bro.
And then we finally have Melanie Stone in the segment, the last final segment, To Hell and Back.
I can't. I'd be alone, run away, hunted down and hanged.
You are a fighter, Eric. It would be a shame to see that flame go out.
But I...
No. It's getting dark and you must go. So must I. Here, it's for the Hogs route.
Please don't go. You're my only friend. The only one who can help me.
Yeah, and that's all from VHS 99.
Yes, dude. I can't wait to talk this movie. Chris, tell everybody where they can find us.
You can find us online at moviesdon'tsuck.net. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/moviesdon'tsuck podcast. We're on Twitter at MTS Podcast. We're on Instagram at MTS Podcast. We're also on Patreon, patreon.com/moviesdon'tsuck. We have a bonfire, bonfire.com/moviesdon'tsuck. And you'll find shirts with our name on it and stuff that Neil has made. We also, if you're listening to us on Facebook, go ahead and subscribe. Or like if you're listening to us on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. And if you want to email us, send us an email info@moviesdon'tsuck.net or moviesdon'tsuckpodcast@gmail.com. They go to the same place. And that's everywhere you find podcasts, find Movies Don't Suck and something they do. Neil, what do we do for small businesses?
Small businesses, we like to promote you. We like to make you get out to our listeners, our thousands of listeners, our millions of followers. We want to make sure that we get your information out there to the world. Now, we can't do that unless we can find out about some great businesses. And usually the way me and Chris do this is that we, go out in the world. We try to find out, what does this place have to offer? Who is this place? Who are these people? Do we like them? Do we like them enough that that we would do anything for them?
I think Neil's stalling to find the website for the place he's talking about.
I just noticed I didn't have as many talking points as I thought I did.
Okay.
All right. So today's business is a business I know. I love them to death. Been there a couple of times myself to see a couple shows, and that is CLJ's Bar, or used to be known as CLJ's Country Bar if you drive by the sign. Now let's show you their sign now. CLJ's Everyone Bar. Yes, it is a drag bar that is just actually
Nice.
with literally, Chris, within walking distance of my house.
Oh, nice. So like 10
It
minute
is
walk, 5
literally
minute
within
walk.
walking distance. Yeah, like if you got drunk there and called me and said, "Hey, can I come crash on your couch, man?" Like literally, you could walk straight to my house, probably no problem. You'd only probably throw up once.
Okay.
But they have events as drag queen bingo. They have karaoke, drag shows. They even still do because it used to be a country bar. They used to even still have like nights where they do country line dancing and stuff. One of the best stages I think I've seen in a bar and well, it's located at 822 South Sheridan Road, Tulsa, Oklahoma. You can find their information out at CLJ's Bar on Facebook. Now, look at some of these shows they have. Like, look at this. Doesn't that look like Christmas Rocky Horror?
It does. Yeah, it doesn't remind me of that.
like, and look at that stage behind them. It's an amazing stage.
Yeah.
Like the drag queens are just amazing there. The drinks are amazing. They have game and trivia nights. They're very easy to find. They're very nice. I can't talk good enough about this bar. The drinks are great. I mean, they poured it a little strong, like I like them. You know, the show was amazing. I went there and every one of the drag queens did a different location, but they didn't have just drag queens. They also had drag kings.
Oh,
and,
cool.
And I'm a big fan of both. Like you know, anything that anybody's out there responsibility. And believe me, what better way to say the devil made us do it than talking about CLJ's Everyone Bar. You can look, like I said, you can look them up in Tulsa and on Facebook. They're open usually on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and sometimes Sunday. Like they're not open all days during the week, but they are a great bar for entertainment value.
Yeah, I mean, with the pandemic finally everyone's sort of coming to terms with it. We're out seeing stuff again. It's great. We were stuck at home for 2 years, not seeing anything. And now
17 years, Chris.
What?
We were at home for 17 years.
That's what it fucking felt like, dude. But speaking of the 17th, we'll be seeing you on that weekend. I'm excited to come down to Tulsa.
Is that 17th? I thought it was the 19th.
Let me take a look at the calendar.
Yeah, who cares? Whatever.
It's on the weekend at some point. Yeah,
I already got it requested off and already have it off. So don't worry.
Awesome.
How about that? How about that? We already got that cleared, Chris.
That weekend's cleared?
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. I cleared my schedule just for you.
Thanks, pal. I'm very excited to see.
I know.
We get to go see.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Okay. All
right. Anyway, what'd you say?
But yeah, we should probably get to the movies. It's been a while. You know?
Oh man, yeah, we were talking before the show came on. That's why we have so much time on there. But yeah, I'll be more than happy to talk about. I was going to tell you about calling 911 last night, but
you called 911 last night. I want to hear about that.
Yeah. So the guy who was working on my bathroom, right, finished up and literally just finished up. I have the door open and my screen door, which is that glass door or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, that glass door. Was just there and I'm sitting there and packing up. I literally just finished working on everything. This was Friday night, actually. And I just finished working on everything for this podcast, you know, all the lovely bits. And all of a sudden I get the knock on the door and I thought it was the guy. And it's like, hey dude, you can come back in. You know, you don't have to knock, you know, because they've been coming in and out the whole week. You know, and instead there's a guy in an orange hoodie. And I was like, oh gosh, great salesman. That's all I want.
Yeah.
It's like, why did I leave my door open?
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, what's up, dude? And he's like, can you call 911? I was like, what? He goes, yeah, dude, there's a girl across the street And he goes, I think she's going to harm herself, dude. Like, she's fucked
Oh,
up.
wow.
And I was like, what? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I just realized I did the whole. But anyway. And I call 911. They come down here. And stuff like that. And nothing really happened. They put her in an ambulance and took her away. But the guy said that he ran into her at Quick Trip, and that she was all messed up, and they were about to call the cops on her. And instead, he was like, "Hey, man, I'll just walk you home."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, I just live right down the street." She was claiming this house that the church uses across the street for like donations and stuff.
Yeah.
As her house.
What?
And it was trying to break into it, I guess, at the same time.
Wow.
And I'm just
Yeah.
like, okay. I don't know what to say about that.
That's crazy. Well, I didn't have anything like that happen this weekend. I just had a pretty good weekend, you know.
Your wife's birthday last night, right?
Yeah, it was fucking fantastic.
Did you guys get crazy? Was it like an orgy?
No, we played board games because we're fucking nerds. But yeah, we had a great time. It was definitely a blast, and everyone loved their new puppy. Like they hit it party was.
Oh, I forgot you got the new puppy.
Yeah, everyone. You know, everyone who's seen her just melted in their shoes because well, it's not to love about a little puppy. So.
Oh.
Yeah. But you know what movie doesn't have a puppy in it?
Yeah, it did. It had a movie in it. It had a puppy in it.
And Pray for the Devil?
Yeah, it did.
Oh,
you know how I know this?
How?
You my bitch. Oh no! Pray for the Devil. Oh, we gotta get in the right mindset, Chris. We gotta be in the right mindset. Here we go. Yeah, we gotta be in the right place. Here we go. There we go. Oh, Pray for the Devil.
Directed by Daniel Stamm. He directed another Exorcist movie called The Last Exorcism, a movie called 13 Sins, and a movie called Unnecessary Death. This is starring it's written by Robert Zappia and Todd R. Jones and Earl Ritchie Jones. This stars Jacqueline Byers as Sister Anne.
It wasn't fair.
Also, Virginia Madsen as Dr. Peters.
You don't believe all that nonsense anyway, do you?
Christian Navarro as Father Dante.
You weren't doing me a favor, were you? Sorry?
Colin Salmon as Father Quinn.
Our man's in position on the center camera.
And this also stars Nicholas Ralph as Father Raymond. Ben Cross as Cardinal Matthews. I think Ben Cross is I think he's gone now. I think he passed. Am I not mistaken?
Yeah, Ben Cross passed away on August 17th.
August 18th of 2020. 2 years ago, actually, because this movie it'd been done for a while, and they waited until the pandemic was over. Lisa Palfrey as Sister Euphemia, and Deborah Zheva as actually young Anne. And
here we go.
Posey Taylor is Natalie. Okay, yeah, I read, and then why don't you go ahead and read the storyline for this one, pal?
There's a storyline.
Yeah, and it's from the studio.
Oh wow, it is. All right, let me take a deep breath.
All right. Hold on. The Satan doesn't make an appearance in this description.
All right. Yeah. Oh, now I need a sip of beer, man. I kind of ruined my voice.
Yeah, okay.
Chris, you know what? You can't drink all day if you don't drink in the morning. All right. Sister Anne believes she is answering a calling to be the first female exorcist, but who or what called her? In response to a global rise in demonic possessions, Anne seek out a place at exorcism school reopened by the Catholic Church. Until now, these schools have only trained priests in the rite of exorcist, but a professor recognizes Sister Anne's gifts and agrees to train her, thrust her onto the spiritual front line, and with fellow student Father Dante. Sister Anne finds herself in a battle for the soul of a young girl who Sister Anne believes is possessed by the same demon that tormented her own mother years ago. Determined to root out the evil, Anne soon realizes the devil has her right where he wants her.
So the previews for this movie, are terrifying. Right? You know, you and I think love The Exorcist. Like that's like the zenith of all Exorcist movies, right? Like to me,
Right.
Like, um. I was excited for it, and then I saw it, and I wasn't near as excited as when it ended.
All right, Chris, can you see that in the top right corner of my
Yeah,
notepad?
yeah.
What
It's
is that?
it's
How many?
tally marks. It says 9. 9
Okay.
what?
What do you think 9 was?
What is 9?
9 was the 9 jump scares they put randomly throughout the movie. No buildup, no music indicating, no silence with the jump, nothing like that. 9 random jump scares.
That were most of them were innocuous too. It was just to keep you on the edge of your seat, I guess. But I gotta say, man, this movie I didn't really like it that much.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna say with this,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna go with you on this a little
Uh-huh.
bit, but this is my whole argument for this movie. One, it was an Exorcist movie, and it was a very standard Exorcist
Yeah,
movie.
yeah, dude, I've seen this movie a million times.
The thing that they had
Uh-huh.
until halfway through this movie, and then they fucked it all up, was they had a strong female character with
Uh-huh.
Sister Anne.
Yeah.
Because at the beginning, she was very, I give no shits. I'll fuck everybody up in this motherfucker. You know, like she
Uh-huh.
was very like she is very straightforward, very powerful. But then like there's a scene in the middle of the movie that literally takes all the women's empowerment from her.
Mhm.
And it makes her like, okay, she really wasn't womanly empowered. She just kind of thought it for half a second. Or
Yeah.
something like that. And this movie could have been better by being a R-rated movie, giving us a little bit of the gore.
100%. That was
a
fun.
little bit of the gore.
Yeah.
And the other thing is you saw everything that was coming
Mhm.
a mile away.
Oh,
I'm
dude.
not going to say the big bath of holy water, but
Oh, dude,
literally,
like
as soon as
everything
I
was
saw
happening.
things,
Yeah,
as soon as I
yeah.
saw things, I was like, in 10 minutes, we're going to see that
Yeah.
again.
It's
In
it's
10
like
minutes, we're going to see that again.
It's like the director's like linger on that because we'll come back later on everything. On everything that you was coming, you're like, we're gonna linger on that. You're like, oh, I remember that from 10 minutes before. But Pretty Little Man, like the directors and writers, they seem to think that children are creepy because they put creepy children in almost everything when it comes to like PG-13 horror films. Was what's more creepy than a evil child, I guess. But no man, like
I mean, evil.
Just like that. Just like that.
Okay. But anyway,
let's do some good things.
No, I mean there's some good things. The acting was great.
Yeah. Jackman.
Between Sister Anne and the actually the two I'd say the two main characters were Sister Anne and Father Dante, played by Jacqueline Byers and Kristen Navarro. Beautiful. They had chemistry. They felt right. I would watch a TV show with the two of them. Like, you know,
going
if
around,
it's a little better written.
Exercising demons, yeah.
You know,
Colin Salmon, who played Father Quinn. Hey, he was great. I loved him. But it's hard not to like that guy in anything he's done, right?
Yeah, and include Virginia Madison, who's been around since the 1970s.
Yeah.
Freaking just being a good actress, you know. Like they did not get the wrong actors. 100%.
But they got the wrong script for sure.
Yeah, this script just sucked. Like it was not creative at all.
I was confused about the habit that the sisters, when she comes in wearing like radioactive clothes, the shit to change into the habit when she's out and about, because they got a beautiful actress to play Sister Anne, but I was unclear on On that's me, just me. Like none.
Yeah,
Like
it's like you just made the rules different
yeah,
of
yeah,
nunning.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You're not being very nunniful.
yeah, yeah. Um, and there's points where they're drinking at the end of like they're out there drinking. And I'm like,
No. Nuns and priests can drink.
oh, they can.
That I do know from being around
Okay.
Catholics most of my life.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Nuns and priests can drink. They can wear normal clothes. I don't know what the rules are on all of this,
Okay.
but I wasn't a Catholic. I just support one of the best Catholic schools in
Yeah.
college
So
football history.
one of the things I noticed about any movie is that if I had to look at my phone to see what time it is,
That's
it's
not it. Especially when the movie is only an hour and 30 minutes.
I was thinking like, when's this shit over? Like I was thinking that and I'm like, oh, we have another hour of this? What in the fuck? Like yeah, it took forever. It's not a good movie. It could have been good.
I like. Okay, this is let me say what I do like a little bit more about this movie a little bit before we completely bash it to the ground. I like an idea they had, but they didn't really go all in on it. And the idea is the idea that Sister Anne had on how to fight exorcism so people don't die is by making it like more personal.
Yeah.
But then it's like they mention that, they say that at one point the action is actually made a little bit, but then by the end of the movie, it's like that was completely forgot.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah,
it's like the movie is an hour and a half. It's not 4 hours. How the fuck is that gone? Like
yeah, there's
how's
a
it 10
lot
minutes
of
later? That's not a
there's
thing.
a lot of weird choices they made in this one. Also like just stuff that happened was I was like a lot of my crinkle in my nose are like yeah it's it it was weird and not in a good way like and also not very scary like you said there were jump scares, there were 9 of them, but again they weren't expertly done like Smile had great jump scares, stuff that made a friend of mine jump out fall out of his seat, but this one you're like okay, that was supposed to be scary, I guess, you know.
Yeah, right.
So it wasn't very frightening, and when something's not very frightening with a horror film, it's either like expertly done, like Hereditary, or I mean, which is to me is still pretty frightening, but no jump scares, or like like a comedy horror, something that's really fun. This
Right.
wasn't fun, nor was it scary. It was just kind of meh, you know.
It was very meh. I will
Yeah.
totally agree with you. It was very meh. And I wanted it to be not meh, but it was meh.
Yeah.
And there's nothing we can do about it. I guess we're
Yeah.
gonna have to kill ourselves.
Yeah. I guess this show's over now.
No. I mean, I'm just gonna have to walk into the abyss and never be able to do anything I want to do. Yeah, I wanted this to be better. I wanted this to be better because I like a good haunting. And to be honest, to have a female leaded exorcist movie would be great. But the thing is, okay, one, the guy who directed this, Daniel Stame, he already made a good exorcist movie.
Yeah.
It's called The Last Exorcism.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one too.
It's the first ever found footage exorcism movie. And
But I want to mention the screenplay writer Robert Zappia also wrote H2O. Halloween.
that makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot of sense now that you say that, because HTO is the same thing where it had parts of the storyline that's just completely forgotten later on in the story. Yeah, totally get it. But let's get some quotes and let's get this over with. This
All right, sounds good to me.
Let's put this one in the graveyard.
Yep.
Let's see. Open the door, Anne. She would hurt me and say the voices inside her head told her to do it. We are losing. We are losing the war, and that's been raging on for centuries. Demons are just Lucifer's foot soldiers. The voice said it didn't want her. It wanted me because I'm one of God's soldiers. Let's descend into the mouth of hell, shall we? You know, I love when I read stuff and I'm just like, man, what the fuck did I write in that dark theater? Like, it's one of my favorite part of the days, dude. Sometimes it's just like, what the fuck? I literally have no idea what it says. Oh, let me in. Let me in. I just love saying that because my favorite pro wrestler, Bray Wyatt, that's his thing. Let me in. Anyway, I have to start wearing adult diapers now to class. Yeah. Let them know that we see them, not just the demon. At least this bitch knows who the father was.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I know you're a one book kind of girl, but he needs some light Excel reading. Your power is in the spirit, not the flesh. Be careful now. Oh, be careful. Now that you know the devil knows you. Right? Like, even the lines even sound like it'd be a good movie.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it wasn't. Chris, tell him.
Oh wait, my score on this is 2.6. It's not like I don't know if it's awful. I mean, no, it is awful. It's not a good movie, but
It's not
I
the
can't.
best, but it's like I can kind of rewatch it.
I can't give it a movie that don't suck good tag. It's just not very good, man. It's just
because Colin's in it.
I
Literally, I will have to go just a little bit above you. And the
Mhm.
only reason is because I really loved Sister Anne and Father Dante. I really thought that was a
Yeah.
great chemistry. So I'm going to go 2.8, but like not much higher. I'm just
Yeah.
like 100% this. It just got to the point in this movie where I'm like, what? They forgot that. And then what are we talking about now?
Yeah, yeah. And I want to mention, I do want to mention Posey Taylor who played the little girl Natalie. She was pretty good too for.
Oh
Like,
yeah. Posey Taylor did really good as a little girl. I mean, this is kind of shit that she'd be telling therapists for years. Hey, I was in this horror movie once. I didn't make much money, but
yeah. So this to me was a weird movie to make like a flagship Halloween movie. Wasn't very good, and you can do much better than Pray for the Devil. But
the fucked up thing is, let's just throw this one out there too. They totally set this up to be a sequel series.
Mm-hmm. They did, and yeah, they did. And I'm not gonna see. I mean, you and I, we do have to see it if it makes enough money to get a sequel, but I'm not gonna be happy about it.
No, I mean,
and
at least it's not Death Wish.
This movie has a problem that all the Conjuring movies has is that Jesus comes and stays the day, sort of in a way. You know, like it's all about like good and evil, and obviously it's all about people who are Christian will be like, that's right. God does save the day or whatever.
No. See, I think this is what your problem is. All right.
Okay.
Being who you are and what you believe, right?
Yeah.
I think you get angry at that stuff, and you got to look at it as the way that we look at superheroes, or if we look at Doctor Who, or we look at like Greek and Roman mythology, or
as
we
myth
look
or as like
as it's just a part of the story, man. It's not. They're not trying to make you go to church on Sunday, bro. You know, like
yeah, I know, but like when it comes to that, like you're right. It's something I shouldn't harp on because but the Exorcist, that original, is so fucking good.
And The Exorcist is amazing, and that's a god and devil and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Rosemary's Baby.
Yeah.
I mean, that's another religious one.
You're right.
I mean,
so it's hard to.
Yeah. It's just the only reason you're mad is because this movie pissed you off because you had to watch it. So what? Let's go to Rotten Tomatoes, buddy, and let's do that part of this game.
Okay, what's the audience score on Rotten Tomatoes for Pray for the Devil?
38.
67%.
Shut the fuck up.
Now,
do they got a census or anything on that?
No, not for the audience, and there's no. And just to warn you, there's no consensus for the critics either. But what's the critic score for Pray for the Devil?
41.
18%.
Nice.
Yeah, they hated it. I didn't like it either, man. Yeah. Here's a 1.5 review from Megan Navarro of Bloody Disgusting, who in Bloody Disgusting they know the horror films.
Yeah, I
Megan
know.
Navarro says it never manages to pull together a narrative cohesive or scary enough to rise above a patchwork of familiar possession horror tropes. Hey. And this is a good one from Dennis Harvey of Variety. Even if it falls short of being particularly memorable or scary, this is decently entertaining possession pop spoiler. So we have one that's not a horrible review and one that is pretty horrible. But
Yeah.
you and I, we didn't really like this movie that much. You can skip this one. Don't go to the theater to see something
Yeah, I
else.
mean, to be honest, if you want to watch something where you're going to get a lot of jump scares, there's a lot of jump scares in this movie.
Oh yeah, 9 of them.
But the thing is, they didn't really set up the jump scares well. I don't
Yeah.
think they did.
I don't think
But
they
they did
either.
get me. They got me. They got me once. I think they got me
Okay.
once.
Okay, but you know what I think it's time for?
The news. This is the movies don't suck and some of them news. I'm gonna read stuff to Chris while he tries to hide the fact that he's masturbating under his desk. Yep. I told you.
Yeah, sorry.
I knew it. I knew it. I don't know why you're doing it.
Sorry. What do you get for me? I'm really
All right.
excited to
So
hear the news.
first, Christopher Lloyd and Michael J. Fox, because of the anniversary Back to the Future trilogy, has been making the rounds around. A couple
Yeah, I saw
days
that.
ago, Christopher Lloyd and Michael J. Fox announced that the Back to the Future shop, it's a special web store for fans. Yeah, that's
I'll
at
have to visit that.
backtothefuture.shop. In fact, I haven't even looked at it yet. Let's go look at it. Let's see what's on there. So
Alright.
Back to the Future, I mean, come on, Back to the Future is like the shit. Right?
It's in the wheelhouse for you and me when it comes to movies. Like people
It's
our
one of the
age love
best.
yeah. People our age love Back to the Future, and it's
You got to
shows that
sign
we-
in. You got to sign in to get all this stuff. Wait a minute. I don't know what's going on here, but I don't like any of it. You got to sign in. And okay, so I got to reply to the text message. Okay.
we should have done this
And that
before the
will
show.
allow me in. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I was just trying to see what the store was. But anyway, yeah, there's a store. Yeah, you enter an option for fans to get an email address, and it will notify you about future things that they will be selling, including NFTs.
I don't know about that, man. I'm not NFT. Yeah.
But anyway,
I'm
let's move on.
I'm more about stuff you can yeah. I'm with you. What's that? What's next for me?
Civil case hearing has been set for the ex-manager of the greatest comic book legend of all time, Stan Lee, Kaya Morgan. Kaya Morgan is said to have stolen over $222,000 from Stan Lee in May of 2018 alone, just months before his death at the age of 95.
What a piece
I
of
hope
shit.
she rots in hell, if there is a hell. But how dare you take advantage of one of the greatest human beings that ever walked the planet, you fucking bitch. Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah.
The Warner Brothers and Discovery Plus CEO says that everything says the reason they hired the legendary James Gunn and Peter Safran is because they came and said this is their passion that they want to do for the rest of their lives.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic.
They want to, they're like, for them, running DC Studios is a passion project, not just a job. James is a brilliant storyteller who has the distinct of being the first and only film member to direct a movie for both Marvel and DC. Peter's a prolific producer whose credits include DC's highest grossing movie, Aquaman, as well as the entire Conjuring universe, the most successful horror franchise of all time. I could not be more thrilled to have them join our ranks, and I'm excited to see what is to come. I mean,
Now I know for fans, there's no rivalry between DC and Marvel, but the companies themselves rival each other. You love both DC and Marvel. You're one of those people. But do you have a favorite studio? Like when it comes to not necessarily movies, but when it comes to the comic books. You know, you there? Guys, I don't know what's going on, but Neil is frozen. I don't know what's going on over there.
Chris,
Yeah, what happened?
I don't know. For some reason, all of a sudden, I said I had no internet.
Okay. Did you hear my question?
Internet.
Did you hear my question?
No, I did not. Like it froze with you going.
Okay. So I know that for fans there's probably no rivalry between DC and Marvel.
No, whoa. Did you just say because of fans? There's no rivalry between.
But you said with fans of both there's really no rivalry, right?
No, that's not true.
Okay, so there are people that only read DC and only people that read Marvel.
Yes.
But you're not one of those people. You like both.
Dude, there's people that literally have gotten stabbed at Comic Cons over this fight between Marvel and DC.
But you like them both, right?
Yes. And the people that make them like both. They're not fucking, there's no rivalry. The only people that made it a rivalry are the geeks, are the nerds, are the people that are like, Marvel's just better. DC's just better. Dude, Jack Kirby created Spider-Man, created Thor, right?
Yeah.
And a whole list of other Marvel characters. Guess what? Also created the freaking Dark Side, Orion. Like, also created a whole freaking universe on the DC side. People can listen, dude. Seriously, just enjoy art. This is the same problem I have with wrestling fans.
Oh yeah,
it's like AEW, WWE. No, guess what, guys? You're making it up. There is no fight.
Yeah,
there's no fight.
Yeah, see, I wasn't sure how comic books fans were when it came to rivalries. Is again, I don't like one filmmaker or the other. I don't think they're competing, you know, or even when it comes to musicians that play together. I don't think that No Effects is fine Rancid. I think that people like both, and so like when it comes to that, I didn't know there was a rivalry between those two companies.
Right.
So.
It's just like okay. So like in music, right? You have your No FX people that think No FX is punk. And then you got your people that think only Sex Pistols and the Queers are like punk, and that No FX is a cheap knockoff of anything that Sex Pistol ever did. And then you got your people that are Machine Gun Kelly fans that are like is punk, and like each one of them is punk. It's just different levels of what people do.
Yeah. Everyone has their own opinion, but
yeah, and it's same with DC. Like there's the DC fan, there's the Marvel fans, they're the I only read independent comics fan. and you know what fan that I like?
What? The one that likes them all.
This fan right here, because I don't give a fuck where your comic came from. I just want something good to read, and I will buy it all day long if it is a good story.
Do you have a favorite independent comic company? Like any comic company? Do you have a favorite independent comic like
Johnny the Homicidal Maniac?
Okay. Oh yeah. So for
Created Invader Zim.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Johnny Vasquez is one of my favorite.
Yeah.
And another independent comic, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Spawn.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Spawn started out independent.
Preacher.
What was Spawn on? What was his? Was it Image?
Image. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I'm really surprised I pulled that out. But you know what? Let's move on to the next story.
Guy Ritchie's The Gentleman is now getting a TV spinoff.
On what network?
The director will return to develop. That's what your thing is. Hopefully not Apple Plus, because that fucking channel sucks.
They got some good stuff coming out, like Killers of the Flower Moons on Apple Plus. I'll take you my account information so we can watch that together.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Nothing on Apple Plus I ever want to watch ever. Fuck Apple. Anyway, no, but it is Guy Ritchie's The Gentleman is getting a TV show spin. Miramax has confirmed the series development, with Ritchie returning an executive producer and co-writer. The series, I don't care about when it was first reported. The gangster drama set in England. I know who starred in the movie.
The year that came out, that was your favorite movie of the year. Do you remember that?
Oh God, I love The Gentleman.
Yeah.
I've watched it. I think I watched it just 2 weeks ago. I think it was the last, or it was in the
Hugh
background. while I'm doing
Jackman's
it, so.
so good in that. Hugh Jackman? Not Hugh Jackman, sorry. Hugh Grant. Hugh Grant's
Hugh
really
Grant.
good in that. Yeah. I'm gonna cut that out of the podcast so no one knows I said Hugh Jackman.
No. You gotta keep that in, bro. If I don't
Hugh
listen to
Grant.
the episode, I'm listening to the episode next week just to hear that. That's not there. Where are we at? We're at 56 minutes. Okay, cool. That will act as a second chapter to the events that the series will feature as a new cast with an original story that will act as a second chapter to the events unrevealed in the movie. There's no confirmation whether any member of the film's cast will return to rephrase their respective roles, but hey man,
Yeah, let's
do it. Just do it.
Do it to it.
Let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
The Crow reboot.
What was it again?
I'm sorry. We must be off.
I was saying a lot of people shit on
ahead.
Guy Ritchie because they think he's some sort of meathead type of director, but he's made good movies. He's got to give him a chance.
He's made great
I mean,
movies. Not
Snatch.
good movies.
I mean,
fuck you with your good. Fuck you with your good. He's made great. He's made great.
Snatch
movies.
is fantastic. Snatch is fantastic. Lost Dog, Continuous Smoking in Barrels is fantastic. He's made The Gentleman's fantastic. So, fuck you, haters.
Wow. I just had to block our first person ever. Damn.
What happened?
It's somebody.
Oh, Girl 69 XYZ.
Yeah. Whatever.
Okay.
Anyway, the Crow reboot has officially in post-production and has a new financial backer. So that's awesome. So that means somebody saw some footage of it and was like, "Yeah, you know what? We'll give you some money. You want some money? Here's some money."
It's in post-production, which is fantastic. I can't wait to see the Crow movie. I can't wait.
I can't either. Because it's Bill Skarsgård.
Yeah,
like
they're gonna do it right. You know what I mean? They're gonna do it right.
Like, if you told me you had the choice between Bill Skarsgård and Jason Momoa, which that was a thing at a time.
Yeah, what was it?
Jason Momoa was going to be the Crow. Which one would you choose?
I'm thinking a body type of rock star, and I'm thinking Bill Skarsgård more rock star body type.
Yeah, and Jason Momoa is more of a,
yeah,
he's big dude. He's a surfer dude, man.
Yeah, he's a surfer, not a rock star. Yet, at least.
The Room's Greg Sestero stars in a Hollywood horror film called The Christmas Tapes.
We're gonna see this. We have to see this.
You know what does come out next week? The same time that Black Panther comes out.
Are we gonna see Violent Night the same day, the same week?
No. But the movie that has made people throw up in the movie theater this season.
What is it?
Terrifier 2.
Is that coming out streaming?
Streaming, yeah, on November 11th.
Do you want to do that and
Black Panther? Damn straight I want to do that.
Okay, we're doing that and Black Panther.
We missed it because it came out like the 1 week it was in the theater or whatever. It was the same week that I think Kevin Smith or something like that. I can't remember exactly.
No, we couldn't get to it. We just had we had issues. There's timing issues, but
yeah,
we'll do Terrifier 2 and we'll do White Panther. I have to find the time to fit in Terrifier 1, but yeah,
right. For the Christmas horror fans, you're going to want to see this one. Terror Films has released the official trailer for The Christmas Tapes, a new horror flick featuring Greg Sestero from The Room, David Sheridan from The Devil's Rejects, and Varen Wells from The Road Warrior. A horror anthology film. It's a Yuletide frightness like no other. So basically, this is like the Christmas VHS. Oh my God! Okay, you got to write that down, dude. Put it on a notepad, like literally. The Italian police have seized cocaine from Denzel Washington's The Equalizer 3 cast and crew. The police stormed the hotel of the locally hired catering staff brought to work. Oh, so it's the catering staff and
Oh,
to
that
work
makes
on the
sense though.
Equalizer
That
3,
makes sense. I know.
finding 120 grams of cocaine. So 1 gram is like $100.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's like what, $1,200 in cocaine?
I feel like catering companies, half their employees are just on coke half the time, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's
They
how they get
have
the shit
to.
done. Yeah.
It makes sense. I don't know why drugs are legal. I just don't get it. If people want to die in drugs, let them die in drugs.
We have
I
done
think
once
we
that
need to
we're
stop
saying.
making rules. Like, I saw a comedian the other day, and I can't remember who it is. Somebody, if they can tell me, cool. But there's a stand-up comedian that says one of the dumbest things ever was the helmet law.
What's the
They're
helmet?
like, well, I mean, like, we as humans came up with activities that are so fucking dangerous that we need to put a helmet, that we had to create a thing to put on our head to protect ourselves from that thing. Instead of stop doing that thing, we're like,
Yeah.
no, we still want to do that thing, but we need a helmet to protect ourselves from. And then they made a law telling people they had to wear the helmet for the thing. It didn't make no sense. Just stop doing the thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we does derby, and she wears a helmet because TBI is no problem. But yeah, I get what you're saying for sure.
Steven Spielberg says he's finally made the film his late parents nagged him about, The Fablemans.
Oh yeah.
He says Steven Spielberg's upcoming The Fablemans is a deeply personal one. It's based on 100% on the legendary filmmaker's family and shot on sets carefully construction to faithfully resemble his childhood homes. Spielberg says he's finally made the film that his late parents nagged him to make before their deaths. They actually, and Steven Spielberg's quote, "They were actually nagging me, when are you going to tell the story about our family, Steve?" And so this was something that they were enthusiastic about. The ET director told the Hollywood Reporter of his parents, Leah and Arnold, who passed away in 2017 and 2020.
So we're gonna see this one, right?
Yeah, it's Spielberg.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Terrifier 2 has officially been put forward into the Academy Awards a consideration.
What? I mean, that's interesting.
Terrifier 2 has now been put up for Oscar glory by blood disgusting in a tongue firmly in cheek movie to make the Academy endure the film.
That's
When it comes,
incredible.
yeah. So now Terrifier 2 has been submitted for consideration by the Academy as an Oscar contender, which will be something that is certainly more a trick than a treat for the frequently lawfully standards of the Academy. So basically, they're doing this to fuck with people. I
Yeah,
think
that's hilarious. I love
they
that.
all have to watch it. You have to
Yeah.
watch it if you're on the Academy board. Like,
That's great.
that's funny. Joe Russo says Disney's Hercules will be experimental and draw influence from TikTok.
Okay. Joe.
We have an amazing relationship with them, and we've built over a decade. I think we have a point of view on how they can stretch the limits of their IP moving forward. Rather than playing IP management, I think they're excited to see what we can do and bring to it in a way that isn't a repetition of animated film. Guy Ritchie is perfect for it because he has piece in for experiment. There are questions about how you translate it as a musical. An audience today have been trained by TikTok, right? What is their reception of what the musical looks like and feels like? That can be a lot of fun and help us push the boundaries a little bit on how to execute a modern day musical.
So it reminded me. So might look like what 45 seconds of a song. Is that
Yeah,
what they're
no
doing?
shit. Hopefully.
Yeah, for you and I both. They should have been
Godzilla!
Godzilla.
Godzilla! International Godzilla Day was just the other day. Did you celebrate it?
I did not actually. Did you?
Oh, you best. Yeah,
Did
I
you?
watched Godzilla. I watched Godzilla King of Monsters.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because it was Godzilla Day, so I threw that on when I was doing shit. Godzilla, a new Godzilla movie is in the works from Toho Studios, with the studio taking to social media to announce the mysterious project, which remained under wraps at present. It is revealed the new Godzilla outing will be helmed by the director Kakishi Wamazaki, who is best known for Always Sunset on 3rd Street and the more recent offerings Stand By Me, Doraemon 2, and Dragon Quest Your Story. It will be coming out the 3rd of November on 2023.
Okay.
And of course we'll see it because we've seen all the Godzilla movies that have come out since.
My favorite recent one's Godzilla vs. Kong, personally.
Oh, dude, Kong versus Godzilla is awesome, man. Zilla versus Kong.
Yeah.
Natty Knox, a new horror film in the works starring Danielle Harris and Robert Englund. Halloween 4 director Dwight Little will reunite with Danielle Harris for the indie horror movie Naughty Knox. The film will reunite former child star Danielle Harris with Little. She previously played Jamie Lloyd, the daughter of Jamie Lee Curtis's Laurie Strode in Halloween 4. Also attached to the film, fellow horror legend Robert Englund, Bill Moseley from Devil's Rejects. Yeah. That's a name I like hearing. Jason James Ritter, and Charlotte Fontaine Jamin from Evil Lies here. Now, Jason James Ritter, that's from Free Willy. That's the kid from Free Willy.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah. Ritter is also producing with Sandy Little and Emerson. Now, let's see if we got a storyline here. Naughty Knox is another stellar entry into Dwight's Notary and longer that horror has really it one gives me a story. Also, babysitter. It between two advertisements. Like, literally, it's like four lines giving you what the name of the movie is.
Yeah.
It's like literally right in between. It's stupid.
Dude, you're breaking up so bad. Okay, I can barely hear what you're saying.
Small town babysitter who on. Yeah, I know. It's me. My site. 1 second. I'm coming in. I'm going out.
Yeah. You're still on.
Yeah, I know. It's reloading, dude. There's nothing I can do about it.
Okay.
I'm trying to turn all things that have Wi-Fi on off too at the same time. I love when things fuck up.
Sorry, guys. Neil's internet said being stupid, so we'll have to come back and.
No, it's just like literally like something just sucked all our Wi-Fi up. We're almost done though.
Are we almost done?
I mean, we still have news and one episode.
Okay.
I mean, we're at 109, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
seriously, what the hell do you want? All right. So everything good? You can hear everything looks
Yeah, I
great.
can hear you.
I'm not even gonna mess around with. Okay, good. All right, so 1, 2, and 3. Natty Knox is a movie, a town babysitter who on Halloween Eve, along with her kids, has to survive a serial killer, Abner Honeywell, who is himself the traumatized son of a B-movie horror legend known as Natty Knox.
I mean, you hear Robert Englund, you hear Bill Moseley, and you're like, I'm in, right? Like
I'm already there.
Yeah.
I'm already there. Hey, did you know after this November, you can no longer ever get a McRib ever in history? Like, literally, this is it. They're not bringing it back ever.
I think they're full of shit.
No, seriously. No. It's not just. It's literally the machine. I think this is exactly what I think it is. I think the
Mm.
machines that make the McRib, because it only comes around so often, are
Mhm.
so fucked up that they need to update them. And instead of paying that money, they're just going to get rid of them.
McRib was never really that good in the first place, right?
McRibs are fucking amazing, you dick. Literally, this is the last month I'm eating at McDonald's ever.
You had the McRib for the last time?
Yeah, after the McRib's gone, I have no reason to go back.
Okay, all right.
They don't make hamburgers. I
That's-
mean, they don't make hamburgers. I don't even know what that is, what they call that. Their chicken's not chicken. I mean, if
Okay.
it is chicken, that's weird. And like, I mean, their fries suck. They're, I don't know what's one good thing on their menu. But here's a good reason for you to go back to McDonald's, people. Happy Meals is now featuring the Black Panther Wakanda Forever. And these are cute. These are actually the old school, like McDonald's toys that they used to have.
Yeah.
And not the crap that they have now that nobody wants. So they start on Friday, November 11th, and they will be in Happy Meals from there on out. So guys, girls, go get yourself some Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Armor Wars is James Rhodes' rebirth. Don Cheadle says the actor will play the central lead in the film based on the Marvel comic storyline of the same name. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
I just can't. I can't wait to finally see more character about the roadie, and especially since Don Cheadle's playing it. I mean,
Don Cheadle.
I mean,
he's the shit.
He's a shit in it. Mads Mikkelsen will hunt monsters under the bed in Hannibal creator's new movie, Dust Bunny.
Yeah. I mean, you hear Hannibal creator, I'm sure you're like, I can't wait to see this. And Mads Mikkelsen, he's the shit. I love him too. So.
Yeah, Dust Bunny follows an 8-year-old girl who enlists the help of her intriguing neighbor to kill the monster under her bed that she believes ate her family.
What the fuck? All right.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Mads, as long as he's not playing in a Harry Potter movie, is great. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready for this.
This made me so happy when I read this one. It made me right here.
Yeah.
Right here. Right here.
Yeah, right here.
Buddy.
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey will now come to movie theaters.
Yes. Does it say when? Because I'm excited for it.
I'm looking for it. February 15th, 2023. Pretty much since everybody has been. I mean, you know how many Winnie the Pooh, like evil Winnie the Poohs I saw this Halloween? Like at least I think 3. And I only went to 2 bars. Like not only did Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey will also receive a release in several international markets, including the United Kingdom, Mexico, and Canada, with the studio hoping to open the movie further across the globe. Isn't that awesome? Now, because of the hype of Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey, right?
Yeah.
Peter Pan Neverland Nightmare, coming from the makers of Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey. The makers of Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey will next return their twisted attention to the Peter Pan. I love this. I want them to make every single open domain Disney fairy tale, whatever. I don't care. Do Snow White next. I want the freaking dwarves to be eating her. And like, when Prince Charming shows up or whatever.
Yeah. It could be good, man. I'm looking forward to Blood and Honey. We'll definitely talk about that show. Like that's something we have to talk about.
Hey, Chris.
Yes, sir.
Off the top of your head, don't search this. Don't look it up.
Okay.
Who directed A Nightmare Before Christmas?
It wasn't Tim Burton. It was Henry Selick.
There you go. And Henry Selick would be very happy if people would fucking remember this.
Speaking of Windy and Wild, or Window and Wild, we still haven't done that. That's a Henry Selick film. It's on Netflix.
What is it?
Window and Wild. It's the exact same. Like it's like Nightmare for Christmas updated. It's on Netflix. It just came out like a couple weeks ago.
I'll think about it. Anyway.
Okay.
Henry says this was a little unfair because it wasn't called Tim Burton's Nightmare until 3 weeks before the film came out. And I would have
Yeah.
been fine with that if that's what I signed up for. But Tim was in LMLA making 2 movies at the time while I directed the film. And I mean, Tim is a genius and all, or he certainly was in his most creative years. Oh, shit, there's a knife.
Yeah.
I always thought his story was perfect in designing the main characters, but it was really me and my team of people who brought it to life.
Mhm.
Now, of course, if you ask Danny Elfman, well, that's his movie. When he finished the film, it was so funny because he came up to me and shook my hand. Henry, you've done a wonderful job illustrating my songs. So, Danny Elfman, Henry, maybe they should have, remember Deathmatch?
Yeah. Between Henry Selick and Danny Elfman?
Yeah, they should have
Or
a celebrity
Danny-
deathmatch with those 3 going at it.
Oh man, that'd be like it'd be like a all brawl. But I think that Tim and Danny are just they're such friends. I don't think they can fight each other. Yeah.
Action star Jean-Claude Van Damme lied. He did not retire from acting. He's returning in an action movie. And this time he will lead a band of mercenaries on a hunt for buried treasure in the upcoming action feature Silent Kill.
Is this going straight to video though?
I don't know. But remember, he like a year ago, he
Oh
said
yeah,
he
he's like,
was
I'm
retired.
done. Yeah. Liar.
Now, because of Henry Cavill
Mhm.
being Superman again,
Yeah.
you know what that means, right?
What does that mean?
He will no longer be the Witcher.
Oh yeah. So who are they replacing him with?
They don't have him yet, but now the way the producer is trying to put a happy spin on this, because he'll be in the 3rd season, but then after that, it'll be someone else.
Yeah.
But it's trying to put a happy spin on this is like he is now a James Bond character. I realized yesterday announcements shocked at least as much as Elon's takeover of Twitter or Elon's takeover of Twitter. But the world survived not such surprises. The Witcher can make it. The 3rd season's very strong. There are only a few years until the 4th. Bond and Bateman discover something new and interesting. With each change of appearance, we have the time. Garlet is in the Bond and Batman has discovered the same thing, new and interesting change of appearance every time. We have the time. Garlet is in the same league as Bond and Batman.
What? All right.
We're just gonna move on from that one.
Yeah.
I don't want to deep dive that bitch, motherfucker. The Fall Guy has added Aaron Taylor Johnson alongside Ryan Gosling.
Gosling.
That's what I said. With driver David Lech, because it's the 80s television show altogether.
Yeah.
These guys are coming all together to make this movie. Yeah, I'm definitely down. I was kind of down already, but I'm definitely down when you add those 2 to it.
Give me a sequel to The Nice Guys. That's what I want.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Talking about Henry Cavill, him and Isa Gonzalez will lead a World War II action spy flick for director Guy Ritchie. It's the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare will be led by Henry Cavill and under the direction of Guy Ritchie. I mean,
yeah, all about it, dude.
Even more, that's it. Ritchie, Henry Cavill, go. I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm all there.
I'm there.
World War II, awesome. Christmas Vacation and Elf will both be on 24-hour TV marathons this year. On TNT
Christmas Vacation?
and TBS.
Okay. Hello.
That's Christmas Day, dude. That's Christmas Day.
Okay. Well, we got
Christmas Story.
Christmas Story, Christmas Vacation, and Elf, or just Elf and Christmas Story? Which one?
One will be on TNT. One will be on TBS.
Okay.
I'm trying to look. I'm trying to scan it. It just says 24 hours straight on television in November.
Okay. Well, we'll be watching it. I'm sure.
Doesn't say what date exactly. Whatever.
Okay.
All right. Screw them all.
Yeah.
And finally, last but not least, Venom 3 finds its director, and Kelly Marcel. Marcel handed in script writing duties on the previous Venom movies. Venom 3 has found the director and Kelly Marcel. The franchise centers on, we know that. Pre-release books have been done by Ruben Fisker, and then the second one was Andy. Gosh dang it, Andy Serkis, Andy Serkis, the guy who plays Gollum. What?
Yeah, Andy Serkis. Yeah.
Help me out! I'm trying to look for a word, bro.
Sorry.
Are you okay over there? Have you not been drinking today?
No, I have to pee. So I was just trying to I'm trying to. So before will there be a short break after news, so I can.
All right, cool.
Talk
And that's it, man. That's the news we got for today.
Okay, so I read.
Oh, wrong one. Sorry.
That is the news. I told Chris a bunch of stuff, and I'm gonna go really slow and long because Chris has to go pee. And
I'm sorry. I didn't go before we go. I'll be right back.
All right, see you later. Stick around, guys. We do have one more film that we are going to finish up with, and that is VHS 99. We'll hear all thoughts on that. And on top, I'm going to hit Chris in the head. It'll be funny. Yeah. No. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 I'm hooked on a feeling. Oh, damn. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Chris, where are you, Chris? Chris, this pee must be taking forever. I'm gonna be the I'm gonna be the best. I'm gonna be the well. I'm gonna be the best. Mm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh Chris. 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 Chris.
All right. Let's talk VHS 99, right?
5 seconds, because you've been gone for a while, so I had time to look at shit.
Okay.
Some more news.
Oh, we got news. We have more news still.
No, I'm just kidding. You don't need that. Westworld has just been canceled.
Oh yeah.
So that will not be coming back. Halloween Ends just passed $100 million.
Okay, fine. It made its money. Good for Halloween Ends.
The Houston Astros won the World Series last night. Avatar is way over 3 hours long.
God damn it! Damn. Dude.
And the Warner Brothers CEO has teased that there's going to be a shit ton of Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings movies coming out.
It's kind of shit. Okay, cool, man.
Not really. I mean, that's not cool.
Yeah,
The stories have been told.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
are you gonna fucking do, man? All right. Anyway, let's go to that last movie.
VHS 99, directed by 6 people because there's 6 segments or 5 segments. So we got Flying Lotus who directed Ozzy's Dungeon. The Flying Lotus he's like a avant-garde hip hop guy. Maggie Levine did Shredding. Tyler McIntyre did The Gawkers. Johannes Roberts did Suicide Bid, and Joseph Winter and Vanessa Winter did To Hell and Back. This stars, and I gotta go back because there's so many actors in this thing that I have to make sure that I have the clips for the correct one. You know, uh, fuck, dude, I'm so sorry. I was not prepared for this one.
You were not paired for this one.
I'm not,
You know how long it took me to do clips and how to figure out this one? It took me over 2 hours.
I'm sorry, pal.
Yeah.
You
dick.
So we have Jacqueline Betters who played I'm sorry, not Jacqueline Byers. We have Tybee Biskin who played fuck, dude, I'm so sorry. I should have done this.
What's wrong with you, bro?
I don't know, man. Oh yeah, we tell you this can play RC in the segment Shredding.
I mean, like, I noticed he was kind of a touchy-feely guy or whatever, but it doesn't really bother me.
We need to stop.
Ali Ioannidis, who played Lily in the segment Suicide Bid.
You're no better than any other Baron.
We have Stephen Ogg, who played the host in the segment Ozzy's Dungeon.
How about you give me and Man Mountain $750 each and send Uncle Fester there home?
Also, Emily Sweet, who played she was the neighbor in the Gawker segment.
Okay, so I read online we gotta go to the south entrance to sign up for the maze.
And then finally, we have Melanie Strong, who played Mabel, the Skullbiter, in To Hell and Back.
I can't. I'd be alone.
So, yeah, why don't you read the storyline for VHS 99?
Is there a storyline? Oh,
There-
damn! There
Yeah.
is. All right, got it.
Okay.
Set at the dawn of a new millennium, VHS 99 presents viewers with 5 gory tales of found footage POV terror. In Shreddy, a bratty punk band breaks into the ruins of an abandoned art collective where a previous band met their grisly fate in a freak accident. In Suicide Bid, a girl partakes in a claustrophobic hazing ritual for a sorority that soon unleashes the supernatural. Next, in Ozzy's Dungeon, a sleazy TV show host is forced to endure a brutal obstacle gauntlet inspired by his own show, which caused the permanent disformation of a former contestant. In The Gawkers, 4 heuristic teenagers unearth the horrific truth behind the girl next door. And then finally, into Hell and Back, 2 filmmakers asked to document a summoning ritual of the eve of Y2K are accidentally transported to a hellish dimension where a tormented soul guides them in escaping its demonic inhabitations.
Yeah, man. I saw this 2 days ago.
Were you naked?
Yeah, I was. I saw it on Shudder, and I like this. This is fun. This is a fun movie.
They're all fun. I didn't just watch this.
What'd you watch?
I watched all of them.
All of them.
I watched every single VHS for except for 94. 94 is the only one I missed because I didn't have enough time.
I've seen them all. Besides, but I have not seen VHS 94. Which I'll be watching soon after this. But I've seen all of them.
But they're all on Hulu.
Yeah.
Except for this one. This one's on Shudder because it is made by
I
Shudder.
think 94 is on Shudder. I think.
I think 94 and 99 is on Shudder, but the rest of them is on Hulu right now.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll probably drop off soon. I'm guessing they just had them for the spooky season. But wow. VHS is one of the most creative horror movie genres right now.
Yeah, it's all found footage, so keep that in mind when you're watching it. But this is all really fun stuff. All of it's really cool.
Yeah, like every one of them is really good, and you can go back and forth on which one's the best one. I think VHS Viral's the one that's the highest rated. I believe and stuff like that. This was a cash grab one. In fact, this one, I didn't even get to my. Where's my information? Here we go. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Boom. Movie fact. VHS, just much like VHS 2, this film was rushed into production after the success of VHS 94. It took 5 months to make this film.
That's nothing, man. But I'm glad they made it because this was one I know that a lot of people were very excited for VHS 99, yours included. Like
So,
yours truly included.
how do we even talk about this? Each story.
I don't want to give away anything, you know. Like each one has.
Well, we won't. We won't. We
Okay,
know how to
okay.
talk about stuff without giving away shit.
Fine,
What
we
the
do.
fuck? What, we've not been doing this for 4 fucking years? What are we, a bunch of amateurs? What the hell, dude?
Sorry.
Who are you? And where's my fucking co-host? Anyway, first one, Shredding, the Bratty Punk band. I love that one. I'm sure you love that one
Oh
because
yeah, of course. Yeah.
you jerk off to punk bands like
I'm a punk man.
porn.
I'm a punk guy. Yeah.
No,
I'm a punk guy.
I mean, no, you just jerk off to punk bands. You're not really a punk guy. You just tell people that so you can jerk off to punk music. It's okay. But anyway, that one was a great one. I love the ending of that one.
Oh yeah, the ending was fantastic.
The story archive of it, man, they even try to make it feel like that there's going to be a hero in that one. Like the setup, like, oh, this guy's got the thing. I realized I didn't separate my quotes either. I should have separated my quotes by story, but whatever. It
You'll
is
figure it out when you watch it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Suicide Bin, that was just creepy. That reminded me of there was a horror movie where they put the lady in the coffin and like the whole movie. Oh no, Ryan Reynolds. It was Ryan Reynolds.
Oh yeah, buried, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it kind of reminded me of. Ozzy's Dungeon reminded me of what is that treasure hunt show? Legends of the Temple?
Legend and Temple on Nickelodeon, yeah.
Yeah. That's what that
it
one
reminded me a
reminded me
little
of.
bit of that, just not near as cool. I mean, like this one's way different, obviously. But yeah. I think it was supposed to be like sort of like that, like Legend of the Temple.
The ending of Ozzy's Dungeon segment.
My mouth was open.
Fucking phenomenal. Fucking phenomenal. I cannot tell you how much I loved it.
I was like, this is the wildest shit I've ever seen.
It was so crazy. It was so far out there. I don't even want to mention what it is, just because that spoiler is worth you watching it.
Yeah,
There's some
100%.
things that you're just like, I don't know what's going on, and damn, that one was.
It was directed by Flying Lotus, and Flying Lotus is he's a crazy musician, and the way that plays out is like, what the fuck.
And the Gawkers is basically like the tale of it's what original horror movies were, pound the tale. Don't do this, or this could happen to you.
Yeah.
And it was basically a bunch of teenagers trying to get some, see some of the neighbors' titties.
A bunch of horrible people. A bunch of horrible teenagers.
A bunch of horror people got exactly what they deserve.
Yeah,
that's good. I like horror tales that tell that. To Hell and Back, I cannot tell you how much I love the Maud character.
Mabel.
Yeah, sorry, Mabel
yeah.
character. I know I said Maud.
Yeah.
But I love that story. I thought that was great. They did great with background visuals.
Just everything in that. Like, I love the world building in that one. Like, I do.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
And that one was like literally the tagline for VHS 99 is VHS goes to hell. The Hell and Back is literally them going to hell. That's basically all I can tell you. I don't want to ruin any more of them. I guess this is found footage, so therefore, if you don't like those kind of movies where the acting, you might think the acting is weird or something like that. But to be honest, I think everybody did their parts really well in this.
Oh yeah, dude.
You got Stephen Ogg, who is like one of my favorite guys in movies. I love him. He played a sleazy television host more than anything, better than a lot.
Yeah, you were really probably in that. You're like, oh, I know who that is.
Yeah, Lily was the one that played Lily in Suicide Bid. She was amazing. Ali Londes. I actually, when I tried to find the shredding one, even though I noticed the girl, the lead singer of the punk band, the girl punk band,
Yeah.
I wanted to find one for Kanesh Tafreshi
Oh, he
because
was so good.
I thought he played the best part in that segment.
He's in Weird though. Did you know that?
Huh?
He's gonna be in Weird.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And I there was actually a scene I could have snagged from
But you didn't
Weird.
want to.
I
Yeah.
didn't want to go watch it because I haven't watched Weird. I'm actually going to watch Weird tonight. I'm
Oh yeah.
fucking so psyched.
yeah.
I am so psyched. That's going to be like, you need to pick the second movie because I don't give a fuck.
Okay. I'm seeing Weird probably tonight too. So yeah, it's
What's the other
exciting.
movie you wanted to do?
It's either Triangle of Sadness or the Banshees Intermission, which is
Let's do the other the comedy because let's do the two comedies.
Okay.
Since
I
we
think
did
they're
this
both.
one, two horrors.
I think they're I think they're both comedies. The Banshees
These are Woody
and
Harrelson. What's the other one?
Triangle of Sadness.
You said Triangle Sag. You said that 5 times. What's the other fucking movie?
The Banshees Intermission with Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson.
The Banshee?
The Banshees.
What?
Intermission? That's hard to say because it's Irish.
Oh, this is the sequel to The Bergs.
What are you talking about?
The
Bergs.
You never saw it's Colin Farrell. It's the two guys from that movie.
Is it a sequel?
In Bergs, yeah.
Okay, do you want to see that? Oh, in Bruges, you mean? In Bruges.
Yeah, in Bruges. I'm sorry, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you want to see this instead?
Man, I do now.
Okay, we'll do this. I
right.
know it's at AMC, so we'll do this one. We'll do the Banshees Intermission.
All right. Anyway, so continuing about VHS 99. This is a great. If you like horror movies, this is great. If you have little to no attention span, excellent for you because these are only like 10 minutes long.
Yeah.
And to be honest, each one is completely different. There's gore, there's suspense. You're gonna like one, you're not gonna like one. It's like Tales. It's like Tales from the Crypt. Chris, what do you think about these?
I liked all of them. Like the some I liked more than others, but I was not upset by any of the segments there. It's fun because, like you said, like these movies, it's scary, but it's also funny. So like it doesn't need all the jump scares that you need. It's got. I love the little flashes of things they do. Like each segment has a different thing going for it, but like it'll show these horrible things that happen.
So talking about that,
Yeah.
because it doesn't even call it a segment.
Yeah.
Where's the army guy?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Like okay, so to explain this movie, if you've never seen a VHS, movie, is that there's always an overture story.
Yeah.
With these little segments in it.
They sort of time together. Yeah.
And this one had a guy doing basically still animation with army guys. Yeah. And I loved it. I loved it so much. I had so much love for it that I was thinking about being an army guy for Halloween.
This movie isn't for everyone. Some people get tired of the found footage or even fucked up horror films because there's some crazy fucking shit in this stuff. Like, man, how weird is that? But,
yeah.
But
and that's another thing. Like, guys, like literally, this is one of those this is one of those movies that, believe me, if you don't like horror, if you can't suspend relief, if you can't suspend, whatever, then you're just gonna hate it. You're gonna go into it and you're gonna be like, whatever. Here's a great movie fact if you didn't read this one, Chris. The first segment features clips from CKY, mainly showing Ryan Dunn.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Ryan.
The segment is believed to be in Pennsylvania, as those videos were not actually wildly disputed.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Is like because they were just trying to make it like 1999.
Yeah. Now, this movie I thought was great. Actually, to be honest, I love the whole series. If I discovered this at some point, like when DVDs existed and not just the streaming services like we have now,
Yeah.
I would have bought every single one of them in one fair swoop.
Oh,
I
Maroon
would
5
not.
says the to Hell and Back segment only features the writers and actors from Deadstream, which I saw, and I like Deadstream quite a bit. It came out a couple weeks ago. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but it's like a couple that does like a live stream of a vacation home. I would recommend that
Really?
highly. Yeah, it's on Shudder.
And why
So
didn't we do this movie? Did you not want to do it?
no, I saw it
Do
like
you
I
hate
said.
people?
No, I don't hate people. We had something else to do that week though. We already decided what we're doing. And Deadstream.
Oh, dude, yeah, the lady that plays Mabel is actually the main star.
Yeah, it's a good one. I would recommend watching
Oh.
it. You know, I feel like it, I think. So
I don't know if I like anything you ever said ever again, sir. All right, let's get some quotes and let's get out of here. Let's go because you got stuff to do. I got stuff to do. We all got stuff to do today. Gentlemen, when I look at this battlefield, I see one of the bravest men to ever wear a uniform. It's up to you, Johnson. You're a real piece of shit. I love it. All right, anyway. No wonder we hate the same things. I hate everyone else. Legend is they were burnt only after being trampled to death by their own fans. We don't really relate to LA anymore. The stage is now our home. Play or die. Play or die.
Play or
Play
die.
or die. Get off my dick, you motherfucker. I just like saying dick and motherfuckers.
Yeah.
If this was a joke, I'm going to kill you all. May you peacefully go to your final resting place. May you peacefully go to your final resting place. May you peacefully go to your... Yeah? Yeah, you remember that part?
Yeah,
Okay, I bet
yeah,
you do.
yeah,
All
I
right.
do.
What's a party without a little violence?
Right?
So I'm guessing that's the end of the first one.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, because this next one is she wanted to join a sorority just like you, and she was so desperate, just like you. Oh, moist earth, you look away, my father and my dear mother.
Yep.
Oh, can't say that because that actually ruins something. I don't know why I could not fit in with the girls or why I even wanted to try. I would give her as many sisters as she wants. Her own sorority, if you say. My legs! Why can't I feel my legs? My legs! Why can't I feel my legs?
Now we're into, I think we're into Ozzy's Dungeon next.
Yep. Catch that meat. Catch that meat.
Catch that meat.
Catch that meat. Does anybody else have that feeling? Uh-oh. We might need a Band-Aid. What it looks like. It looks like dog meat. It looks like real dog meat. You showbiz LA motherfuckers make my pussy drier than the Sahara desert.
Yeah, she said
Sahara, mama. Somebody better call the vet. These pythons are sick. Okay, now we're in the next one already, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, the Gawkers.
Yep. I'll eat your mom for 50 cents. He's got more game than his big bro. About time my balls are about to turn another color of blue. Yeah, I grabbed one of your Go-Gurts. That's not a meal.
Oh, that's
Why?
That's to Hell and Back.
Yeah, see, now we're on the next one.
Yeah.
Well, I ate 2 of them. I thought that was funny because I think I've said that before. Like,
have
not
you had
about
Go-Gurt? You like Go-Gurt?
I used to, yeah, back in the day. I don't know if it's still around. I mean, that's kind of a more of a in my 20s kind of thing. Like, it's important to it's important to massage the door to the other realm.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as hell, and you don't even go to church. What great sin thou commit? Hey, Mabel there. Can you go to hell for like an isolated shoplifting incident? You told my ex I had a gambling addiction. Hey, how did this happen? Where are you going? I'm going to get a mop.
All right,
That's it.
VHS 99. What's your score on this?
This is 4 easy, man. I maybe a little higher, maybe a little lower, but I'm just gonna give the whole series a 4. I don't
I'm with you.
care.
I'm on
Yeah,
4.
it's just I love these series. I love this. Like this is my new Tales of the Crypt. I've been
Keep them
dying.
coming, dude. Keep them coming.
Yeah, I've been looking for Tales from the Crypt for the longest time because they haven't even like I don't know why HBO Max doesn't have the Tales from the Crypt on.
Yeah, you would think they would. That's how it came on.
Don't you own the rights to this shit, bro?
Yeah.
You filmed it, right?
Yeah.
I remember watching HBO on the TV where the screen was like all staticky, and I can still make out what they're saying, and like looking through the static.
Oh, the scrambled one,
because we didn't have it, you know.
Yeah.
And but for some reason you could kind of see it, and
Yeah.
I would watch Tales of the Crypt, and I loved it because each story was always different and stuff like that. And when they did the marathons, when they did there's a fucking fly in here.
Oh
I'm
no.
gonna kill it with my laser.
Okay.
Anyway, but yeah, and I love anthology series. I love Creep Show. I love Tales from the Crypt. I love Tales of Terror. Like, I love this kind of stuff. Give me more of this all day long. You can spoon feed it to me, and I would not.
I'm seeing
sad.
season 1 Tales from the Crypt on Prime Video.
Yeah, for $3.99 an episode.
Oh, fuck that, man! Like,
yeah, I mean, or $1.99 episode or whatever. But still, it's just like literally, you can't just go and watch it somewhere. There's nowhere to go watch it. Now look up Night Court.
Can you find Night Court?
No.
I'm sorry, dude.
We'll figure it out. Two of my favorite shows growing up was Night Court and Tales from the Crypt.
I'm surprised you had Tales from the Crypt on DVD or Jim and VHS at all.
No. Why would I have it on VHS? One, I don't own a VCR anymore.
Yeah, who does?
And two, I think my Xbox has a DVD player in it.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, see, that's about it.
Yeah, you can buy the DVDs for $50.
The entire show?
Yeah, the complete series.
Well, when I didn't just pay like $5,000 to get my house remodeled, I'll fucking think about it.
But maybe for Christmas you might have something coming your way.
Hopefully, it's a PlayStation 4.
Well, you're right. I'll be seeing you in December 17th. So. All right, man. I think we're seeing Weird next week in the Banshees.
Really,
right?
dude?
What?
Really? You just cut a whole part of our thing
I'm so fucking sorry. Yeah. So VHS 99. I'm on Rotten Tomatoes. What is the audience score for that?
Now, when you say this, are you talking like the audience score? Like, I don't get it. So do you mean? So it's VHS 99, right?
Yeah.
And you think, what is the audience score?
Yeah.
And what?
What are you trying to do? What are you trying to stall for?
Man, I'd have to say the audience score 48%.
42%. Pretty close.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So why do you think the audience score is so low? If you had to guess.
People don't like Halloween.
I don't know why, but what's the critics score on this one?
I think the critics would probably like it better. I think it's gonna get 76%.
100%. That's 76. You got it right.
Shut up! Really?
Yeah. Critics' consensus is, like most anthologies, VHS 99 has its ups and downs, but more often than not, this collection of shorts continues the franchise's recent creative rebound. And I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Yeah, you excited? I can't wait to see the other ones. Did you know? Is it Noah 2? You know, Noah Holmes 2 is out. Did you know that, by the way?
Is that out already?
Yeah, I guess so.
How is that out already?
How did we miss it? It's got Henry Cavill in it.
It had to come out this week, dude. There's no way I missed it. I mean, I know that she's already prepared. Holy shit! No, it came out last week.
Huh? How did we miss this? All right.
I don't know. So shit. We gotta do a Nola Holmes too.
What we gotta do weird as well.
Yeah, we gotta do weird.
So do you want to know Nola Tunes the week we do? Oh no, that's Terrifier 2. But we'll figure it out. But
I don't want to do it 3 months from now.
no.
But
how do you want? We'll figure it out. We'll not do this.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. All right. Anyway, I think that's about it, man. I think we need to get going because you got to go do stuff. I got to go do stuff.
You can find us, you can find us on moviesonsub.net. We're on Facebook, facebook.com/moviesonsub podcast. We're on Twitter, MTS Podcast. We're on Instagram, MTS Podcast. Patreon.com/moviesonsub. Bonfire.com/moviesonsub. And something to do. Email us at, if you're watching Facebook, go at the page, or watch on YouTube and subscribe. And we're going to find podcasts on Movies on Suck. And something to do. What do you do for small business, Neil?
If you have a small business, give us an advertisement, give us an email, give us anything, and we'll be more than happy to advertise it to our thousands of listeners, millions of followers, and get you out there to the people just because we want to make sure you get your stuff out there because we don't want to take $1 from you. No. We don't. We want you to make your own money, make your own food. But yeah, dude, I'm good. You good?
Yeah, let's do this.
And some dude. My name is Neil.
I'm Chris.
Remember, guys, anytime you try to put your VHS into your VCR and it doesn't work properly, maybe you should pray for the devil because you're probably still stuck in 1988. Have a good day. Thank you for all the people that are still viewing. Thank you. You can go to our website or go to our Spotify. There's plenty of episodes. We've been doing this for a lot. 244 episodes. So there's 244 episodes of goodness.
Yeah.
Maybe more than that. Who knows?
Yeah.
But you guys all have a good day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us on a Sunday when you could be watching football.